Although the geographical location of Indonesia and Australia is quite close, there are many differences between these two countries, ranging from weather, climate, culinary, culture, to lifestyle. Basically, Indonesia and Australia actually have similarities in which both are from the fusion of various kinds of cultural custom in it. It is this mixture of various culture that has created a mega culture in each of these countries. The fundamental difference between Indonesia and Australia in terms of culture is found in a number of things below. For the number one, for the time, in Indonesian people are used to time flexibility. The activity schedule for 9 o'clock in the morning begin at 9:13 p.m. even 10 o'clock, sometimes even more than that. Thus, the expiration hours are usually backwards from predetermined time. This time flexibility will be difficult to find in Australia. Australian society views time to be used very efficiently. The start and hour for the end of an activity must be according to the schedule. This shows how the Australian community values time and values the commitments that have been set. In terms of time efficiency, the Australian community will make every effort not to discuss or carry out other activities that have nothing to do with enjoying activities. Usually, Australians focus on the things that matter only and try to make an activity not divide from the goal. When compared to Indonesia, Indonesians often uh, hold talks in the past before doing or in the middle of enjoying activities. Usually in Indonesia, usually in this cell, it is often accompanied by jokes by the participants. This is very good for maintaining intimacy among participants in the activity. However, this will make enjoying activities effective in achieving their goals. And number two, for the informality. Now, in some contexts of work in Australia, an employee is not required to call his boss or boss as Mr. or Mrs. The employee. Simple calls their boss or boss with a first name. This is different in Indonesia because indeed Indonesians view the politeness of compensation in language as necessary not only in the context of work but in every context. Indonesian people are taught to call other people as Bapak or Ibu or Mas or Mbak. Whereas in Australia, it is very common if a teenager calls his older neighbor by his first name. And number three, for education. Education differences in the education system, Indonesia and Australia, are also one of the things that are of concern. The semester examination, the school examination to the national examination in Indonesia is determinant of whether a student is up or not or graduate or not. This is different from in Australia where the semester exams that are attended by students are not a determinant of graduation. They will continue to rise or pass regardless of the value they get in the exam. So I think it is differences Indonesia and Australia. Another striking difference is the lack of homework in Australia. The teachers try to get all the work or school work done at school without having to take it home. Thus, children and adolescents have more time to rest or play. And thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like my video. Thank you very much. Bye.